Nah.
Paige, you better not be the damn DJ. I tell you better not be my DJ. I tell you that. You gonna get that put straight up out the paint. Ah man, these niggas they literally performed that song in Paris like 20 times in a row and shit.
In a row
behind it with I Stay G'd Up.
Okay, but we going back to what you initially said, where just because a record is big doesn't mean that it's gonna like have the same appeal like when it comes.
Yeah, it's the difference between a quote unquote hit record and an important record. It's I Stay G'd Up. Would you categorize that as important?
No. And when I say I stay G'd up, I was being facetious with that.
No, you wasn't, nigga. Don't
no. Listen,
you put that up against.
When I said I stay G'd up, that was just the first thing that came to my mind when I was thinking about the G Unit shit. Like
so somebody just made a good point in the comments. You mean like Many Men? You mean like a song like that, right?
Big record.
Bro.
Many Men that's a better claim.
That's gonna be one of his. That's gonna be one of his aces in the hole.
It's not gonna beat PSA.
Many Men that's one of his missiles.
That's one of his grenades. But it's not gonna beat It's not gonna beat PSA.
It's not gonna beat PSA.
Why not?
Not in front of a crowd. Not in front of a crowd.
As soon as they play that beat of Many Men, when that first comes on, that's going to hit harder than PSA.
That niggas was uninterested. He just did that in the club.
You know what we talking. You know what we talking about when we say PSA, right? You know what song we're referring to?
Yeah,
nope.
I did a freestyle.
What the hell was that?
No. You talking about turn my music high?
I mean, I'm tripping. I do know PSA because that's how my straight bars start off with PSA. So I do.
Hey, Paige,
I do know that.
Paige, you saw Lots versus Dipset. Dipset got big ass records, and if you watch that battle again,
Dipset can't rap. Like
note for note. But hold on. Here's what we talking about though. They legit had records that were grenades, but it was the strategy and the it was the Jadakiss of it all. He leveled out everything. It was big record against big record. Many Men is a huge record. Mm-hmm. But against PSA, it don't stand a chance.
Why? Why not?
You know how big PSA is? Anytime you put on just the first 4 bars of that shit, you know how crazy
I'm about to show you right now. I'm about to show you right now. This go cancel it right now. Can you sing PSA better than you can sing Many Men?
Yes.
Can I sing? Can I sing?
I'm asking, hey, can he recite PSA better than he can do Many Men?
Of course. I don't even know Many Men by heart.
Oh, that's one of the most classic lines in hip hop.
Bro, when that nigga if he does that in an arena, it's one of the most polarizing classic lines, opening lines in the history of hip hop.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ho.
Everybody
I used to move snowflakes by the OZ. I guess even back then you could call me CEO of the ROC, Ho. Fresh out the frying pan into the fire. I be the music biz #1 supplier. Fly it in a piece of paper, fam. Oh, not DOC. I'm similar to them letters. No one can do it better. I check cheddar like a food inspector. My homie Strick told me, dude, finish your breakfast. So that's what I'm gonna do. Take it back to the dude, the necklace. Fast forward the jewels in the. Let me show you dudes what I do to protect this. Shoot at you actors like movie directors.
This ain't a movie, dog.
Just say the movie.
Hey, they both
now you recite Many Men. You recite Many Men.
Many men wish death upon me. Blood in your eyes.
It's over. It's over. Tap out.
Niggas want to take my life away. I put a hole in the nigga for fucking with me. Hey, listen, they both go off.
Nah, nigga. Everybody know the hook, nigga. What's the verse?
Everybody know the hook.
Say the verse.
This niggas put money on my head. Go on, get your refund. Go ahead.
We just gave you the whole bar. We just gave you the whole first verse of PSA. Before he say sing ain't lie, I done came through the hood and everything that's fly. I'm like take the fair with
complex. I never claim to have wings on, nigga. I get my by any means on whenever there's a
chick out, get your umbrellas out because that's when I brainstorm.
I don't like how Snide Royce is looking at me right now. I don't like.
Come on, Roy.
What we doing, man?
I don't like the snide look that Royce is giving me right now.
Huh?
I don't like your snide smirk you're giving me right now. It's like I'm being taught a lesson and I'm being spanked and you like, yeah, now get your ass in the room.
Paige, what we doing? What we doing, man? Come on.
You just ain't thinking right. That's all.
No,
it's late, man.
Right.
This nigga ain't been eating, AFFION.
Yo, I need some 50 supporters.
Dog.
It don't matter how many supporters you get. The truth is the truth. You put them records on back to back in a club, in an arena, you gonna see what we're talking about. You'll see.
Okay, so
and look again. I'm not saying Many Men ain't a huge record. That's one of my favorite joints on the album. That joint was crazy, but PSA come on after that.
I ain't taking it to war with me. Not against Hov. No sir. You gonna need in the club.
Yeah.
But that's not a doper record than anything that Hov got. In the Club was not a dope record.
Like I said, Hov is the holy grail. Hov is the holy grail, so you can't really have a conversation about him just because of how he's revered. Like you can't have an objective conversation because everyone just puts him at the top, right?
The work he's put in and the records that he has. Yeah, it's not just made up.
So far, we backed up everything. You backed up nothing, buddy.
Niggas know the verses, bro. We know the
verses. And I've seen this shit play out before. I've seen DJs play 50 shit back to back. And yeah, the club is rocking with it or whatever. But I've seen DJs play Hov shit for 30 minutes back to back to back, hour. I've seen Hov in concert a few times. I've seen it played out. I see how people know every word. And when them records hit, you forget that he had that hit. And then you forget he had that other hit. It's crazy. It's a crazy phenomenon.
Yo, I'm getting killed in these streets. Denise talk about your life depends on knowing a bar for Many Men. Are you taking that bet?
I understand how you feel about Get Rich or Die Trying, though, man. That album is one of the greatest.
Phenomenal. It's a great album.
Phenomenal.
It's one of the greatest albums ever in the history of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? But if you're talking about a versus battle, whole catalog, 20 songs.
I disagree, bro.
I
think it's closer. Shit. I think it's closer than y'all giving it. Like, I'm not saying that 50 wins, but I think it's much closer.
You did say the 50 wins.
You did say that, though. You said that. You said that.
Because the reason I'm not saying 50 wins is because look at y'all. Like you can't. No one's gonna say that Hov can lose to anyone, and just because that's he's the holy grail. But
you did say 50 wins.
But I think you're saying he's the holy grail. He's the holy grail for a reason. It's not. We didn't just place him there just because we like him.
Fair
He's
enough.
there for a reason and for the work he put in. This nigga been making classics since 96.
You're making Bobby mad, and he got a gun. To let you know.
Bobby got a gun?
Yeah, he got a gun.
No, but he's talking about street records. We talking about Where I'm From. Streets is Watching. This nigga done did it all, bro.
Wasn't he the one just making an argument that Eminem and Hov, that M would win?
Well, you said 50 Cent. What are you talking
I know.
about?
M what? The M what?
Listen, when I first got on here, I thought I heard him say that M will win, and I obviously agreed with that. But
I did not say M will win.
The M will win against Hov?
I said I would like them to battle, but Eminem is not winning to me.
I want to know what AFFION has to say, because I know he looks at M, well, not like how I do, but close enough.
I think we all look at M.
No, I hold M in high regard lyrically. Yeah, he's one of my favorite lyricists. I mean, we got Renegade to show lyrically where they are and how M can really flip bars and verses and sentences. He's one of my favorite MCs ever. I think when it comes to a versus battle, 20 songs, M Jay just has more shit that the streets is gonna rock with, that the crowd is gonna rock with more. M doesn't have those joints, those club type big records. He's got big records. Now, I'm not saying he don't. Of course, we know he got big ass, huge records.
Monumental records.
I think bar for bar,
bar
energy
for bar.
I'm talking about energy. Not when I say bar for bar, I just mean back to back songs.
Oh. Okay.
I don't mean lyrics. Again, lyrically, I think M is superior to most people, but song for song, I'm still going with Hov.
Dang. So ain't nobody.
Ain't lie. We know who you're going with, Paige.
Yeah, obviously.
You turn that light on for me, babe.
They said only 50 got his power versus the state prop movie.
Hey, I know this is crazy, but I just gotta hear it since I have y'all here. So who y'all giving it to with 50 versus Wayne?
50 versus Wayne?
I go with 50 on that one.
I go with Wayne. Especially in the mixtape shit. For me, culture, man. I'm talking about shit that like is remembered, not necessarily what's on the charts, man. Because there's a lot of shit on the charts that people don't even remember it was on the charts. For me,
I understand the Wayne.
Remember all of those records that Wayne was doing when he had that run. I don't know.
Yeah, he got big records. He got big records. I just wasn't a big Wayne fan. So if I had to pick between the two of them, I would go 50.
Oh shit!
You wasn't a big Wayne fan?
No.
Yeah, I hope they fucking attack you now.
I don't give a fuck who attack me. I'm me.
Royce, you got an opinion on this or no? You
Do I have an opinion on which part?
on who you picking between Wayne and 50?
I think Wayne has more hits. We know that.
Oh, y'all gotta go through all y'all stuff. How the streets is go react, the club, y'all gotta go to all that stuff that y'all said for Hov.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, Wayne checked all those boxes, but he's right. I'm still trying to figure out how AFFION wasn't a fan of Wayne. Ever? Not even mixtape Wayne? Mixtape Weezy?
Wait, why? Is it the voice?
I just never heard what everybody else heard. When he first said that he was the greatest rapper, it was on that Chris Brown remix. He said, "You rocking with the boy Breezy and the best rapper," and I was like, "Time out." He lost me there, and I just never thought that he was lyrically on that level.
You just got offended.
I mean, look, y'all can say what y'all want about me, but one thing I know is I know my lyricists. I know bars. I know MCs.
Wayne don't got bars?
Just hear what I'm saying, nigga. I don't think that he could have. You can't make that claim as Lil Wayne that you're the best rapper, especially back then when Royce is still alive, Hov is still alive.
Don't throw me in there. Don't throw me in there. Don't feed me to the wolves today.
M is alive.
We talking about the volume of work though that he was doing.
No.
At that point,
I don't discount that. I think the dude has an incredible work ethic, an incredible body of work. I'm just saying I wasn't a fan. Now let's talk about that. How come you can't say you wasn't a fan of somebody these days without it being a fucking debate? If I say I don't like pizza, are you gonna sit here and be like, "Nigga, you don't like pizza"? I don't understand.
It depends on where the pizza comes from.
Exactly.
If you're talking about jets, you ever had jets?
No.
If you're talking about jets, then yeah, I would want to at least know. Like,
wait, this will help you out, AFFION. This is what it's like.
I don't need help.
I don't need help.
I wasn't. No. Well, hear me out.
Look, I'm different from you. I say what I mean, and I say that shit with.
Wait. No. This is what hold on.
Don't talk to me.
This is what I mean by help you out. I don't mean like help you out in here. I'm saying so that you understand the psychology of people of why you can't say that. I wasn't a fan of Wu-Tang and Outkast.
Okay.
Why the fuck not?
I just didn't hear what everybody like how he said. I just did it. I appreciated them, but I was not a fan of them.
Damn, man. I understand your take with the 50 Cent thing. Now I understand.
So,
AFFION, but you see what I'm saying? Why can't I say that?
We all have preferences. That's all I'll say.
Do you eat pizza with a fork?
Bro,
I need to know. I need to know.
You asking me or Paige?
No, I'm asking the guy who just said he wasn't a fan of Outkast or Wu-Tang Clan.
That's crazy.
Where you grow up at,
Method Man, bro?
Huh?
I was a fan of Method Man.
You one of them? You went straight to meth? You that guy?
Yeah, I bought all the RZA's and albums, Bobby Digital, just because he was funny. But I didn't like Ghostface. I didn't like Raekwon. Not that I didn't like them. I wasn't a fan of it. I wasn't a fanatic like everybody else.
Weren't like.
Yeah, but you just said you didn't like them, and I didn't like how that sounded.
No. I just changed that. I tried to ameliorate that statement.
Backtracking? You don't stand on what you say.
No, I'm backtracking because I didn't mean to say that, nigga. I've seen them and people apologize. So let me.
How did you feel about the purple tape, Paige?
Once again, I did not get why everybody was so crazy about that. And they say Ghostface is like the best one of them all, and I don't get it. I respect them though. I mean, same with Outkast. Like, I love Andre 3000's one album, not the weird one.
What's the name of that album?
The one where you rap.
Yeah, because he don't have one album, right?
No, I know.
By
the
himself.
other one was like all of that weird shit that obviously I didn't like.
You mean Outkast album where he rapped?
He don't have a solo album.
He doesn't have a one album, and he especially doesn't have a one album where he raps.